Hi, Liz Doyle here, and today I'm talking about day 3 of 21 days to letting go of the weight. They're just a really short snapshot of what you can expect on this course. So on day 3, wow, it's a big one. We go straight in and look at mirror work. So the power of the mirror. And well, if you know any of my work in the past, and I've done a few videos about mirror work that are on YouTube. I might be able to share some of those with you. So you kind of get an idea. It's so powerful. I can't tell you how powerful it is. It's such a big, big game changer. And even when I was on my own journey with all of this, I hadn't even heard of Louise Hay. I'm not too sure where I came across it. But when I started to work with the mirror, as far as my letting go of the weight was concerned all those years ago, it was such a huge part of it all. Something happens in our minds, in our bodies, that we just start to love ourselves more, in a nutshell. So one of the things I start on day 3, they need, people on the course, women on the course need to have a handheld mirror with them, something they can see their entire face, because you need to see your whole face in there to start off with. And we go through all different processes of things to say to themselves out loud in the mirror. I won't go through them all, obviously, but one of them, the very first thing we say is, I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. So you can give that a go. If you've got a mirror handy, get the mirror out and just try it. See how you feel around it. Once you say this to yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, notice, did you immediately criticize yourself? The idea is to notice what's happening inside, because magic always happens on the other side of awareness. So the idea is just keep noticing what feelings the statement and other statements might bring up for you, because awareness of your feelings is vital to your success in releasing this weight once and for all. So be willing to become aware of them and feel them and stay with them, because that's where we often will run to the fridge, the bread bin, to numb those feelings. And we need to stay with them as long as we possibly can. And one of the most transformational techniques used to deal with body shame is this mirror work. Because we've received a lot of messages in our lives from when we were very small little girls all the way through our lives. And these messages have come from all sorts of people. And of course, society itself, which is a huge influence on us as well. We have been told how our bodies are supposed to look like. And that negativity often shows up for us in intimate spaces as well. We don't want to be fully seen, or we think, I hope they won't touch, my belly, for instance, or some other part of my body. Mirror work really helps us to challenge all of that. So we're looking on this course at releasing the weight, but as I've said so many times, this course changes your life in so many different areas of your life. And so obviously mirror work will be part of that. We want to start looking at ourselves as whole and complete, and also divine beings that we are, because we are. You are. We have so much internalized misogyny or fat phobia and ageism as well. So we're always looking for something that we have to fix. When we look in the mirror, are we really looking at ourselves, that amazing body that we have that works so hard for us? Or are we saying things like, I wish my belly was flatter, or my hips slimmer, or my waist was smaller? Mirror work starts to turn all of this around. Trust me on that. And as you look at yourself, the important thing is to try to accept what you see. So we start with our face, obviously, but we move on to looking at our complete body. And it's super powerful, to say the least, because we want to acknowledge the parts that you don't like as well as the parts you might like. Do you want to have your own voice that's full of self-love, or some other voices, either from your past or your present? Are they your voice? You know, is that what you want to say to yourself? So as you're looking at yourself and you find you're criticizing yourself, just try to stop. Be gentle, because this is your body for this life. This is your precious body. You need to learn to love it and accept it the way it is now, for it to transform. Yes, and it will. That's the whole point. So this for me, I mean, I know I've said it before, but it was just enormous. It's just so important. It was the key to changing my, you know, my own journey with letting go of the weight. And I see it so many other women, helping them to do the same. And the idea is to end once and for all that hateful and shameful relationship, you know, that I had with my body, but also other women had with their bodies. And this mirror work was a complete and utter game changer. And, you know, as I said, I'm talking about it now, but I can't really explain why. It's just, it just was enough to say. So I also follow day 3 with a very powerful meditation. And the idea is we do that while you're standing in front of the mirror. And I ask you to wear as little clothes as you can. You know, if you're naked, that's fine. But if you can't do that to start off with, then just wear as few clothes as you can. Because what we're looking to make the changes, you know, to make changes in your life, we need to confront some of those feelings and emotions. But the idea is that we're giving you the mental, the emotional and spiritual skills you need to live the life you want with the body you want. Okay, take care.